Happy Friday. Hello, everybody. So I wanted to take a minute to share my 2 cents worth for what it's worth. You know, it's funny. I grew up, and as a teenager, I worked at Quincy's and I was a waitress. And so, if you don't know this, my dad would have told you if he were still alive. A tip means to ensure promptness. Okay, so if you got a tip, it meant, hopefully it was more than 2 pennies, but it meant you were doing a good job, right? But there was one day I remember when I was working at Quincy's and my parents had come in and they didn't get to sit in my section. And my dad left 2 pennies stacked one on top of the other. And if you don't know what that means, I'm going to educate you as my dad would have, were he still around. He would have told you that means that they did a horrendous job. And all they were worth was their 2 pennies. It was worse than getting nothing as a tip. So my 2 cents worth, you can take it or leave it. I just had something I kind of had on my heart and I wanted to share with y'all. We are all in very unexpected times. I don't think any of us thought even 2 weeks ago that we would be making the decisions we're making right now, facing the uncertainty of each and every day. One of the things that I think we need to be very cautious of is our judgment of others and their decisions. Everyone is literally trying to figure out what to do, whether it's in their home, whether it's in their business, their church, their congregation, and no one knows how to navigate. No one could have expected this. No one was prepared for it. I think that's obvious by looking at the grocery store shelves. We are literally all taking one day at a time, trying to figure out what on earth we're supposed to do. I own a group fitness studio. We have remained open thus far. We are taking every precaution possible. And you know what? If you choose to stay home, I am not going to be upset with you at all. I do not hold that against you. I do not judge you. And I hope that you will not judge me for remaining open. Small businesses here in White House, we're going to struggle. And every day, like I said, is trying to figure out what's the next step to take. We're working hard to get online programming available for our clients, and we will most likely launch it on Monday, so that if we need to close the doors or we feel that we should close the doors, we will be able to, and we will still be able to provide the best we possibly can for our clients. But 672 Brew is one of my favorite coffee shops in town, and I just came and picked up a coffee because I want them to remain open. I want them to make it through this, and they're a young business, and they're here, and they're small, and businesses have overhead, and we have to pay bills, and there's going to be fallout from this for everybody. How do we navigate? What do we do? And everyone is having to make decisions. So I caution you, I want you to think before you make blanket statements. Think before you judge someone on their decision to leave their home or to stay home or to remain open or to close their doors, because no one knows the right step to take, not even our government. We are all in uncharted waters. And I think one of the things I've said to some of my friends this week when we were talking in regards to probably the biggest social economic impact we've ever seen, or that I can recall, because I wasn't around, was the Great Depression. As far as the social economic impact, we're not talking about a disease here. Obviously, there's been the swine flu, and there have been other things, and there was a great impact when 9/11 happened back in '01, but we're not talking about that. I'm talking about the impact on our economy, on our businesses, because people are forced to stay inside. Use every precaution you can, but you have to get groceries, and some of us can't have it delivered to our house, or we can't get the things we need. So do what you need to do, and don't feel bad about your decisions. Pray about them. Do the best you can. Don't judge others. It comes back to the golden rule: do unto others the way you would have them do unto you. And y'all, there's just too much they shouldn't have done that, or they should close their doors, or they should remain open, or we can't do that. Okay. That's not what we're here for. That's not pleasing to the Lord. It's not building up one another. And y'all, just pray for everybody. And I mean, pray for their decision making, pray for their health, pray for their sanity if they're at home with kids in the house and those kids are going nuts because they don't have anything to do, or they're so tired of doing schoolwork they could pull their hair out. And your husband's working from home and he never does that. Now he's stuck at home for 2 weeks and he's going stir crazy. Just pray. God is going to see us through this. And I don't stress over whether or not I'm going to contract this virus. If I do, so be it. I pray that I'm healthy enough and my immune system is healthy enough that I will be okay. But the thing about it is that if I sit here and I panic and I stress out and I get all kinds of worried, I'm not doing anybody any good, and all I'm doing is hurting myself, because stress is not good for you. Just pray. Give it to God. Pray about your decisions, pray for your friends, pray for your family, and be there for one another, support each other the best way you know how, and, stop the judgment. Stop the judgment. That's my 2 cents worth, y'all. It may not be worth much to you, and if you don't like what I have to say, that's perfectly fine. You don't ever have to listen to me again. I by no means am a highly educated, know exactly what to say person. I'm just me. And if you know me and you know me well, you know that I claim to be nothing other than just me. I'm just striving to do what the Lord wants me to do, to live my life the way He has shown me in His Word, and to absolutely just do my best to serve Him in everything that I do. My parenting of my children, being a wife, being a business owner, which is always a hard thing to navigate, and helping my clients. All I'm trying to do is serve the Lord. And I pray that all of us will just take some deep breaths and stop stressing and give it to God. And, be wise. Don't be stupid. Be wise. But stop the judgment and just be kind and do everything you possibly can to hand it over. Stacy, I'm praying for you, dear. I hate that you're in the healthcare industry and have to deal with this firsthand. And y'all just stay safe, stay smart, and I love all of you. Thank you very much for listening. If I can help you in any way, or serve you in any way, or bring you food, or whatever you need from me, if I can do anything for you, don't hate me for offering that, but if I can do anything for you, let me know. I'm here. Y'all have a beautiful day. Maybe one of these days it's going to stop raining. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of the rain. Thankful for it because it keeps the pollen down, and maybe it helps with this virus. Hey, it's airborne. So, but y'all have a beautiful day. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family, whoever you're stuck in the house with, and stay safe, and blessings on all. I'm praying for you.